YouTube, what is up and welcome back to another video. So now that Sword and Shield is over with, Sun and Moon era is over with, we are going to talk about which ones should you invest in or buy now. Sun and Moon or Sword and Shield? This is going to be a very conversational kind of topic, so let me know your opinion and what set would you rather buy on the facts that we're going to talk about today. And we're going to compare those sets, and then from that we're going to decide on what is better to invest in from supply, on population report, the artwork, the pull rates, things like that. So let's get on to the video. Okay, so in my opinion only, the best sets from Sword and Shield is Evolving Skies. If you've been watching the channel, you already know I love Evolving Skies. And then from Sun and Moon, it's going to be Team Up. Team Up is already very expensive. Okay, so ask yourself, what is the better set, Evolving Skies or Team Up? So we're gonna go through it right now.
Hello, sweet chick.
Evolving Skies, I think we all know and love, but Evolving Skies is a beautiful set. We're gonna go through it one more time. The Umbreon, the Rayquaza, all of these 10 cards are absolutely beautiful. I think if you have any of these cards in your collection, you are going to love them. When Evolving Skies goes away, because it's still here, it's still in stores, you can still buy some Evolving Skies in stores, right? Yes, it's expensive, but you can still buy it. With Team Up, you cannot really buy it.
Oh, really? That sucks.
5 years down the road, are you going to chase these cards down the road? If you don't have them in your collection, which you should right now, because in 5 years, if you ask me, are they going to be cheaper or more expensive? I would say they're more expensive, but I could be wrong.
I'm an idiot!
5 years down the road, are these cards going to be desirable? Yes. I think this is the best set Pokemon has honestly ever made that I've seen. These cards are extremely nice and they're not cheap. I'm telling you, these cards are not cheap. If we compare it to Team Up, I think it has no comparison. These 10 cards compared to Team Up, there is no comparison. I have people on my channel all the time talking about how rainbow cards are garbage. Well, there's 3 rainbow cards in the top 10 cards. These 3 top chase cards are very nice, but ask yourself, are they better than the Umbreon, the Rayquaza, and the Leafeon? If you are asking me what is the better set, I think Evolving Skies is better than Team Up just on artwork alone. I think there's a lot more cards to chase in Evolving Skies other than Team Up. A full art is top 10, while Evolving Skies has alternate arts that are top 10, right? So it's a big difference there. I do think they are going to be expensive, but I just think the better artwork cards are in Evolving Skies. Pull rates. We all know pull rates are a big factor. If you're investing in any set, pull rates do matter. The harder they are, I think the better the return you're going to get on any Pokemon investment on sealed product is going to be. I don't know why I did this with sealed product. They both have bad pull rates. If you open a box of Team Up, if you open a box of Evolving Skies, odds are you're probably not going to get the Umbreon VMAX, and odds are you're probably not going to get the Latios and Latias card. I think we all can agree with that. So that is a good thing. Pull rates are hard on Team Up, and Evolving Skies, it is hard to get an alternate art card. So that is good on both of the sets. Now, something that is very important that everyone forgets about, population reports. This is where I'm going to lose people.
Well, I'm out of here. What just happened?
Because if we compare population reports, the Umbreon has over 7,000, while the Latios has around 1,000 in a PSA 10. I'm only going to compare PSA 10 prices because I think PSA is the dominant grader in Pokemon trading cards. The Umbreon, I think it's a very nice card, but I just think there's a lot of risk investing in the Umbreon card just because there's 7,000 of them. Everyone is going to say in the comments, well, the demand is there, everyone wants the Umbreon. Everyone wants the Umbreon. Also, a lot of people want this Latios card as well. Just gonna add this little part in just to get my point clear. There's 7,000 of his Umbreons out there, but what happens when there's a new Umbreon alternate out there? What happens when that card is better and there's more hype than that Umbreon? They're going to sell this Umbreon card on screen right now, and then they're going to use that money to buy the new Umbreon. It's just hype. Supply and demand is very important. The reason why I don't like Evolving Skies is because the population report is just so crazy. Everyone who gets a Glaceon VMAX, who gets a Rayquaza VMAX, odds are they're gonna grade it. And because there's still a lot of product out there, people are still opening this product. The population report just gets higher and higher and higher and higher. And how I like to invest in the Pokemon market, even though it's a luxury asset, is I like to list my risks and reward. With the Umbreon VMAX, if there's more competition copies out there, I think I'm taking more risk. Other than this Latios and Latios card, there's a lot less in the PSA 10. So it's harder to get the Latios card. So meaning the price will probably continue to go up on this card other than the Umbreon VMAX. If you look at the Umbreon VMAX price, it's been stagnant for the last like year and a half. Other than this card right here, it's been trending up. And I think it will continue to be so because of supply and demand.
Nice.
But just because something is nice and sexy, it doesn't mean it's gonna continue to be expensive down in the long run. The fundamentals of a card matter. And if there's a lot of cards in a PSA 10, odds are I'd rather just stay away from it because there's a lot of risk investing in a card that has a high population report. If you look at this Charizard promo card, it was like graded over 40,000 times and the price is like $40 now. And when it used to be pretty expensive, I think it used to be like over $200. So it fell a lot because there's a lot out there. And I could be wrong because Pokemon cards are a luxury asset and it's not like a stock market where it actually has fundamentals and it has cash flow and things like that. I know they're completely different and I know it's just what is someone willing to pay for. I understand that. But if I'm gonna spend $1,000 on a card, I'm gonna be damn sure that I think that this card is gonna go up other than going down.
Help me, Lord!
If I weigh these two cards side by side, they're both beautiful cards, but the population report, it really does matter. If anyone does not agree with me, that is fine. But that's just the way that I like to look at Pokemon investing. If I'm investing in cards, I think there's less risk buying on cards that have a lower population report and is harder to grade in a PSA 10. Now, if we compare the price, right? Because the price matters a lot.
God damn it, Tom! You're a goddamn genius. That's the most outstanding answer I've ever heard. You must have a goddamn IQ of 160.
Team Up, it's very, very expensive. It's around $2,700. Honestly, I can't afford that really. Like there's so much to collect. Am I really gonna drop $3K on one booster box just to keep it sealed? Probably not, but if I had the money and if really wanted to, I would because I think Team Up is a great set. I think the supply is what matters, which we're gonna talk about later on in the video, but would you rather spend $3,000 on Evolving Skies or Team Up? I think just on today's price, on what's gonna go up more and what I see going up more, like allocation of money is very important. If Evolving Skies can go up to $1,200, that's 100% of your money, right? And it's only $600 more expensive. But to get 100% return on your investment on Team Up, it has to go $2,700. So the amount of money it takes to double is considerably a lot different. Evolving Skies price is a lot cheaper because it is a lot newer. Hello, it's me here, just editing the video, and I just realized how I didn't finish my point. But why allocation of your money matters is because it's easier for a price to go up if it's at a lower price. Because Team Up is so expensive, it's so much more harder for the set to keep going up and up. That's not me saying that Team Up is done going up and it's not going to go up anymore. Again, all speculation. This is just from what I think in my own opinion. But I think it's easier for Evolving Skies to go higher because it's cheaper. More people can invest in it because it's cheaper. They can buy more boxes, etc., etc., etc. Because it's more expensive for Team Up, I think it's harder for it to go up. Like the stock market, if a company is larger, it's harder for them to grow. Other than if I open up a lemonade stand, it's easier for me to grow because I'm so small. So I kind of see it in that kind of perspective, and let me know what you guys think about that in the comments below. On to the video. Now let's talk about supply. I'm gonna speak about this to the best of my ability because again, I don't work at Pokemon and I don't have every single factual statement with this topic.
Don't be intimidated, Squidward. Try to imagine him in his underwear.
Ask yourself, what do you see more out there, Evolving Skies or Team Up? I have to say I see more Evolving Skies. Yes, it's newer and Sword&Shield just ended and Sun&Moon was years ago. It was like, what, 3 years ago that it was gone? So yes, you're gonna see less of that product. We don't see any of Sun&Moon really in stores anyways. With Team Up, it was short printed. And that's a good thing because again, as I talked about the Umbreon versus the Latios card, supply, it really does matter. And if there's more Evolving Skies product out there, odds are it's not going to do as well as Team Up because it's easier to get Evolving Skies compared to Team Up. And from what I've seen, I have seen a lot more Evolving Skies, and I think Evolving Skies is in a lot more products. Yes, again, Team Up is older, but it's just from what I've seen, and I don't know the actual fact of what has been printed more and what has been printed less. But from what I've seen, Evolving Skies is a lot more than Team Up, and I think 5 years down the road, is it going to be harder to get Team Up or Evolving Skies? I would say it's going to be harder to get Team Up. So what you've been waiting for is my opinion and what I think is the better buy.
Finally!
Evolving Skies or Team Up? It's gonna be a hot topic, and I wanna know your comments in the comments below what you would buy. If I had to go sealed product, I would go Evolving Skies. Yes, there's more Evolving Skies out there, right? But the price of each box, it does matter. Because if Evolving Skies goes to 1,200, that's a double up. That's 100% of my money. But it only has to go up another $600. Team Up already has a major run, but I don't want you to think that just because it had a major run, it can't go up more. Because it will go up more, in my opinion. If I had to allocate money, because allocation of money is very important, I'd rather buy Evolving Skies sealed product. I'd rather buy Evolving Skies just because Team Up is already so expensive, and I'd rather allocate $3,000 into Evolving Skies because I can get more boxes out of Evolving Skies, and I think it will go over $1,000 easily once it's out of stores. Team Up, I do think it will continue to go up, but I think allocation of money matters more, and I think Evolving Skies will go up more percentage-wise in the next 5 years. Now, if you want to talk about the top chase cards in Sun and Moon and Sword and Shield, which is the Umbreon and the Latias card, I'd rather invest in the Latias all day. Even though the Umbreon is very exciting and it's a very nice card in person and it's a beautiful card, I'd rather have the Latios because the population report is so much lower. And like I said during the video, I feel more safer investing in that card versus the Umbreon. Let me know on your opinion on today's video. Let me know if I'm just talking out of my butt. And what's your opinion on today's video? What do you think is going to do better? Sealed and the single top chase card on both eras. Let me know. Leave a like. Subscribe for more Pokemon content because, boys, we are going to 10,000 subscribers. I know I talked a lot in today's video, but we are going to 10K subscribers. It's even crazy to think about. Subscribe, leave a like, and I'll see you in the next video. Deuces.